Night baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. The White Sox are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Joe Musgrove will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling.
Now at the plate, Anthony Jr. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Fouled away. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot. Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. JR gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, tag, and they got him at second base to turn it. So striding in, Anthony Jr. He drew a walk his first time up.
Anthony Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Play ball.
Stepping in, Anthony Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Anthony Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Scope ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the... In now, Anthony Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Full. Take your base. He's out. 3. Your attention, please.
Ready once again, Anthony Jr. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Fouled off. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And he fouls this one off.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Cave is there, 2 gone. Now in the box, Anthony Jr. and their runners at the corners now.
Anthony Jr.
First pitch on its way. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 6th, 7th. 13-3, the final score. Leading the 4th and held on until the end. Coverage now of Saturday Night Baseball as we welcome you to Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. The White Sox find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Gabriel Moya gets the starting nod for the Twins. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be
leading off the inning, Anthony Jr. as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get.
3, out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Jr. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Jr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Digging in, Anthony Jr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the end. Standing in, Anthony Jr., who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance. You're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Minnesota Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the
Play ball.
Anthony Jr. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. Here comes the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And now they'll slap the tag on him as he tries to get back to second. It's a double play.
Play ball.
So 2 gone now.
First baseman, G-Man Shore.
Leading off the inning, Anthony Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Play ball. He's out.
Here's Marcel.
The left fielder, Marcel.
Ready now for the White Sox. Anthony Jr. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Play ball. Your attention, please.
Digging in now, Anthony Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. Minnesota get the win on the heels of 4.
Total mastery of a skill requires continual refinement. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Tuesday Night Baseball from
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Take out. That's ball 4.
ready now. Anthony Jr. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Anderson stands at first with one out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out.
Let's play ball.
Settling in now, Anthony Jr. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3. So stepping in, Anthony Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. The 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Nicholas has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 3-1 the count now. Throw over to first, back in standing. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out. Quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
4-0 the score tonight. Chicago led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. There is rain.
Play ball. Out. Three. There you go. Out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 39.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Jr. He leads off from the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Now at the plate, number 51 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Dan Vogelbach is next, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Up next for Chicago, Anthony Jr. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Tim Anderson.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
The 2-2, and now the runner's trying for third, and he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball. So striding forward now, Anthony Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And this is popped up near second base. Lindor is there, 2 down.
Play ball.
5-0 the final score today. The Cubbies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Here now is our final line score.